What up, Dokkaners? Today we're going to be discussing three things: the best link level stage, the best green gem grinding stage, and the best blue gem grinding stage. Why? Well, because with the new quest stages that have released recently, there are some updates that we have to make to the best stages in the game. Also, in terms of links, there is a new stage that does contend for the best link level stage in the game, but it is not statistically speaking the best. But I still want to talk about all that stuff. I figured I would throw in the gems as well. Newer players, it is important to grind these green and blue gems because they will allow you to pick up a lot of great free-to-play characters. As the game continues to evolve, the free-to-play standards are going up. This Bardock is arguably the best free-to-play character in the game. So you need these green gems in order to get these characters awakened, easy 8 and whatnot. So it is a good idea to have a good amount of these. Plus, if you're doing quest mode, you're going to be getting these gems anyway. If you're link leveling, you're going to be very easily getting these gems. That's why I have so much of this, because I link level like a fiend. You probably don't link level at the rate that I do, most of you, but it is still a good idea to have some of these gems in reserve so that you can be ready for these quest mode drops. Right now in my Baba shop, it's emptied out because I already bought all the Hercule statues and the Kais that they gave us with the update. But every update where they give us new stages, they will refresh this Baba shop and give us more things to get. So free stuff is basically what I'm trying to say. Let's start by discussing the best gem grinding stages in the game. This is based on my trial and error and also a piece of information that I found on social media, but I'm forgetting the person's name. So let's start by discussing the best stage to grind both green gems and blue gems. Let's say you're trying to get something on the green gem side and the blue gem side. You don't really want to be converting blue gems into green gems because you kind of need both to buy these separate things. The best stage to grind both is now 37-7. It was honestly a contest between this and 37-4. The reason why 37-7 is better is simply because this stage is tighter, it's more compact, and the overall rate of gems that you're getting per run is higher. So you are just getting, you're doing smarter, faster, more efficient runs on this one. So 37-7, I was getting like on average 15 to 16 green gems, about 8 to 10 blue gems per run. And versus 37-4, where I was getting more like 12 green gems, maybe 5 or 6 blue gems. The thing about 37-4 is that you can go out of your way to go down the extra loop, but you have to go manual. And the thing about the gem grinding process, you really want to be automating this as much as you can. The less input you have, the better, right? You want to just be doing attempt again over and over and over, but you want to have the game do most of the work. You don't want to just sit there knowing you're passing up like all of these extra gems on the side. It's honestly not worth it. 37-7, in my opinion, is the best gem stage in the game for both. If you're trying to focus on one over the other, let's discuss the green gems. This is absolutely crazy. 38-6 is unequivocally the best green gem grinding stage in the game. Why? Well, for starters, your baseline drop is going to be 30 gems, green gems. But then on top of that, oh, it's very blurry. It's hard to see. If you can see it, it's right here. Sometimes, if your power level bonus drop kicks in, you can get 319 extra green gems. I was blown away because when I was getting ready to make this video, I wanted to do some test runs on various stages, right? I started on 38-6 because one thing that I do like about the game, like the new quest mode UI update, is that it shows you what stuff you can get from these stages, right? So I started from the most recent stage. I saw 38-6 has the green gem. Oh, okay, let's do that. And so when I did it, I ran through it for my very first time, or second time. First time I did it on my own before, but for the sake of the video, I ran through it again, 38-6, and I got 319 as the extra drop. And I was like, wait, how often does this happen? Since then, I've done it twice. I still haven't had it again. So even if the odds are low, and you might counter by saying, Toon, the odds are very low, you're never going to get that. Sure, fine. You're still getting 30 gems per run. It's a very fast and easy stage. But let's just say every, I don't know, 20 runs, you actually land the jackpot and you get 319. That is still worth it. That is still worth putting in the time to grind 38-6. I don't think there's any argument here. 38-6 is the new best green gem stage in the game. Let me know in the comments how often you guys happen to get this 319 drop, because that is awesome. 319, I think you need 318 gems to buy the first batch of the Bardock medals too, which makes it even more special. Now this one, I did not come up with this one. This I saw on social media. I forgot her name. I believe her name is Amber. She is a French Dokkan graphics person who makes a lot of cool like graphics and stuff. I believe her name is Amber. I apologize if I did not get that right. A while ago, I saw that she made some sort of graphic discussing the best gem grinding stages, and I had provided some input, but I did not realize that 35-4 was as good as it was. I then tested it out, and yeah, it's pretty good. So I think 35-4 still remains the best blue gem grinding stage. I did try out the newer stages on area 38. None of them compare. I think this is still better. So if there is a better blue gem stage than this, you guys can let me know, because this one I haven't tested out. These two I have, but this one I'm fairly confident 35-4 is still the best. So these are the best stages in the game at the moment as of March 2025 for grinding these gems. Make sure you guys grind out a bunch of them so you can buy whatever you can from Zebaba Shop. Now let's talk about the link stuff. So the reason why the link level stage title has been in contention recently is because while 35-6 statistically is the superior stage when not factoring in ridiculous stages like Training in the Clouds, the downside is that it does take a while. You're fighting 5 enemies, and depending on who you're bringing, it can be a bit of an issue. So when it comes to any new link level stages that may be contenders, we always want to see what they can do. They talked about this in the details that stage 7 of area 38 has a higher link level rate. So I went ahead and I looked at it. 3.25 is the value. That is not as high as 35-6. Now, for how this whole thing works, quickly, TLDR, you take the link level rate of a stage and you multiply it by the standardized table of probabilities for links to go up. In a vacuum, it is an 8% chance for a level 1 to go to a level 2. You multiply the value of that stage to get the adjusted total. So for 35-6, you have a 28.5% chance of a level 1 going to a level 2. On 38.7, it's a 26% chance. So statistically speaking, the odds are lower. However, 5 enemies versus 1 enemy. That does make a significant difference depending on who you are and your personal preference. One of the key factors against this stage in the past was the fact that it was heavy on stamina consumption, but also you were only getting 1 fight. 34-4 has a much lower link level rate, but you are getting 5 fights for an overall much more smarter spending of your stamina. Is that a more efficient way to approach link leveling? That's the question you have to ask yourself. Would you rather spend 25 stamina giving you 5 fights with the link level rates being a fraction of the 35-6, or would you rather spend more stamina on a singular fight with 5 enemies that would virtually take about the same amount of time as 34-4, but with better rates? That's up to you. Some people say 37-8 is still the best stage. Here are the breakdown, the stats for that. 34-4, here are the stats for that. 35-6 and 38-7. I'm gonna do an unedited run on 35-6 and 38-7 with the same team, and I want to see how the results are. It's obviously not going to be indicative of the entire process. It's purely RNG, but still, I want to show both runs. Because for me specifically, I am going to probably start going with 38-7, because now that I have link leveled all the main characters, I'm working on lesser units like this, right? Rs, SRs. I would rather fight 1 enemy than 5, because if I'm fighting 5, there's a higher chance that these bums on the team can get me killed. On this particular stage, I die maybe once every 5 or 6 runs. And I'm going to show this right here. Maybe we die, maybe we don't. Let's see. I have 3 strong characters and I have 4 weak characters. Okay, so we got kind of lucky here. Hold on, though. You know what? Let me do this. Let me do that, because this is actually what happens to me all the time. So let's see if that... What's his name? The ugly Shenron in the middle. Let's see what happens to him. So yeah, I'll get supered. He takes 8,000, but these guys, they're taking around like 20,000 per slap. I think for the super attacks, they're taking upwards of like 70, 80,000. Maybe more. No, actually, it's way more. I think it's way more, because I never actually see how much damage they take. I just see the game over screen. Hey, look at that. I'm taking 27,000 on a slap. So if a super attack were to drop, that's probably like 5 times that. After 1 turn, we cleared 2 enemies. Now, you're probably not going to be bringing this type of a team. So I'm sure some of you guys are going to say, Toon, most of us aren't like you. Most of us don't have, you know, these types of teams for our link leveling grind. Sure, sure. And if you're not one of those people, then by all means, continue doing this stage. I'm not here to tell you to not do this stage. I still think this is a better stage statistically. It's not about speed. It's about giving yourself the best rates, right? So I still think that this is the best stage in the game. But for me, at this juncture, when I'm bringing weaker teams, I'm probably better off taking these bums onto the 38-7 grind as opposed to the 35-6. Just food for thought. That's all. I still think that this is a better stage. Like if I had I still have plenty of SSRs that I could bring. Like this is not a problem under normal circumstances, but I still wanted to show this. All right, so after what, 4 turns, we got it done. We got 5 blue gems. We also got a link level 6 to level 7. Do we get anything else? Hey, we got 2 level 6 to level 7s. That too, the same link. All right, so we are done with 35-6. Now let's go and do 38-7. I don't want to edit any of this. I want to keep this all in the video. And let's do the exact same team, and let's see what we can do. 38-7. Also, as far as the blue gem drop, I believe it's exactly the same. Oh, can we not get AGL Omega Shenron? Let's see. No, we can't. Okay. So it's just going to be Super 17. Super 17 is weaker. All right. So let's see what happens here. Oh my god. All of that gets wasted. All right, now are these guys gonna die here? Let's see. Okay, we don't do much in terms of... Oh, we sealed him. Oh, that's good. Oh, wow, we're taking 64,000 on a slap. So he hits harder. We're not gonna die, though. Oh. I think this speaks more to how wimpy my team is. Okay, but look at how much faster that was. We got the same amount of blue gem drops. We got a link here. And there you go. So the point of this was to show that both result in essentially the same experience, but one is faster than the other. So what I'm trying to say is, do you care about speed or do you care about stats? Do you care about burning up your stamina as quickly as possible, trying to get those results as quickly as possible? Or would you rather go for optimizing each run, getting the most bang for your buck? When it comes to link leveling, it's not a race. And so in my opinion, I still think that 35-6 is the better stage, but do be careful when bringing wimpier teams like what I did, because they are still at risk of getting annihilated. So if you're trying to bring a wimpier team, you're probably better off either cushioning them with better, stronger units around them, or doing 38-7. But this is still the best link level stage in the game. And once again, here's a breakdown for some of the best stages out there. So if you don't like 35-6, if you don't like 38-7, give 34-4 a try. Give 37-8 a try. If you really like 34-4, because I think it's still one of the better stages, consider using that stage for the lower links 1 through 4, 1 through 5. Once the link level like rate of progression starts to diminish, switch it up to a bigger stage like this. And of course, use the daily event, the Roshi event, because that link level rate is 7. But there you go. That is my full breakdown on link leveling and gems for now as of March 2025. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Leave in the comments your thoughts on what is the best green gem grinding stage, the best blue gem grinding stage, the best stage for both, and what is your personal favorite stage for link leveling. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more Dokkan content in the future and click the notification bell so that you soon know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned, and I was your DBZ Dokkan responsibly.